In a groundbreaking move, Coinbase and Blackrock joined forces to propel Bitcoin to unprecedented heights. The world's largest asset manager, Blackrock, initiates a tokenized private equity fund, partnering with Coinbase and Securitize. This strategic alliance signifies a monumental leap towards a $5 trillion crypto market cap by 2030, as predicted by Citi analysts. Stay tuned as the crypto revolution gains momentum. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's start. So we're starting off with, here's the secret to becoming a millionaire this Bitcoin cycle. I lost 20,000 pounds in the first ever bull run. I had to start back from zero. But as soon as I learned this key secret, it changed everything. Then 4 months into my second bull run, I was already up 650,000 pounds. And it's absolutely simple. It will all click once you understand what I'm about to teach you. So pay attention and listen. The main aspect you need to understand is that crypto is all about risk to reward. What do I mean about this? You're either at the bottom of the cycle or at the top. Most of you are early now, so the risk is limited while the reward is unlimited. These are called asymmetric bets, which means potential gains significantly outweigh the potential losses. For example, you will risk 10-20% while the market can go up 100% plus. So you want to take a lot of these trades. This is when the market is in your favor. In other words, the market is in easy mode and you should take this risk. So now let me tell you where most of you fuck up. You don't know when to stop taking risks. You think that the market will remain like this forever, and you start making money with this asymmetrical trades and keep looking for more. That's how you give all your profits back to the market. You do not adjust to the market, and now when you are buying altcoins when Bitcoin is at 100,000, you are taking far more risk for a smaller upside. Doesn't make any sense. You are taking negative asymmetry trades. This is when the potential loss outweighs the potential gain. In other words, now the market is in hard mode and easy money has already been made. You're risking an 80% correction for only 20-30% upside. A stupid trade to take based off the grid. This is the key that determines whether you win or not. Focus on this. Like this tweet and I will share more 50x coins at the bottom. Okay, let's go for more information we have for today. Support is rising. The bull market is just getting started and you should be prepared for it. I used to hate Bitcoiners until I realized they were trying to help me. When I looked at Bitcoin with an open mind, I was able to ask questions and figure out how broken the legacy financial system is. USD denominated assets are just a way to satisfy people who don't want to be stolen from via inflation. Not everyone can own these assets though. These are the people around the world who save in US dollars but cannot purchase stocks or prime real estate. I used to love index funds. The 10% return seemed almost too good to be true, especially when compounded for 30 years. The truth is that your cost of living is rising a lot faster than you think, but the increase is being hidden from you. Inflation is said to be 2%, but the rate of monetary debasement is much higher than most people think. The S&P 500 is an index fund that tracks the top 500 companies in the US, and it's said to be a great inflation hedge. But the S&P 500 barely keeps up the increase in the global money supply as the amount of money being borrowed, printed, and added to the economy. This means people who are investing in stocks are also being stolen from, but at a much slower pace than holding cash. Anyone who doesn't invest in index funds or other assets will have all of their money taken away from them because there's no limit to how much money can be printed by governments. Let's say you save $1 million in your bank account and it's 1% of the total money supply today of $100 million. Tomorrow your government could easily print $100 million and debase your savings to leave you with 0.5% of the money supply. And your government would then use this freshly borrowed printed money to pay for spreading that isn't covered by tax revenues. This means your savings are losing value over time and your wealth is being extracted by your elected leaders. Governments don't print or borrow 100% of money supply overnight, and they do it slowly enough to keep the average person from questioning the system, but fast enough to keep that same person on the money treadmill as long as possible. Companies try to transfer the cost of inflation in raw materials to their customers, but there's a limit to this. And if prices rise too much, customers start switching brands. To keep prices low, companies produce products with lower quality ingredients and materials or smaller packages disguised to look and taste like they always did. Have you noticed that Whole Foods have gotten more expensive and the things we'll buy break a lot faster? All of this is a result of governments extracting value from our savings by constantly issuing more money and corporations trying to maintain profits. If you don't realize how the legacy financial system steals from you, you will never figure out that Bitcoin is a solution to all of your money problems. Bitcoin works by being completely transparent and making monetary debasement impossible. You can figure out how exactly how many Bitcoin are currently circulating by seeing which block we're currently on. Nobody can predict how many units of the fiat currency will exist at any point in the future, and the current financial system is designed to keep most people working to generate income for the rest of their lives. Bitcoin is designed to provide freedom to anyone who wants it. Gold miner Nilam Resources is up 1900% today after they announced to buy 25,000 Bitcoin. This is a wild story. The 70 to 75,000 Bitcoin range has been an absolute battle, although it seems shorts are starting to get exhausted. Victory soon to be ours. Available Bitcoin supply is shrinking exponentially. The halving is just a few days out. The supply shock is imminent. The current volatility around 2021 cycle highs will look like a nothing burger a few months from now. This market is just getting started. Don't get shaken out. Bitcoin may be setting up for a massive short squeeze. Currently, the gap between institutional longs and hedge funds shorts is at a record high. While hedge funds hold nearly 15,000 in net short contracts, institutions hold nearly 20,000 in net longs. This is likely why price actions has been so sporadic over the last few days, and longs are not giving up, and each new record high in Bitcoin is being fueled by widespread short covering. How long can the shorts hold on? Around $45 million will be liquidated across the board if Bitcoin jumps to 71,830. This Bitcoin parabolic move is just getting started. And this is the main topic of today's video. Coinbase revealed to be backing Blackrock's $5 trillion by 2030 crypto game changer after Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP price bump. So the Bitcoin price has rocketed 5%, pushing Ethereum, XRP, and the wider crypto market higher after Federal Reserve decision to leave interest rates on hold, and Fed Chair Jerome Powell said he may soon be ready to begin cuts, forecasting three this year. So Blackrock, the world's largest asset manager that kicked off the rush to bring a spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund to Wall Street last year, has filed to launch a tokenized private equity fund in partnership with asset tokenization company Securitize. We are excited to announce that Coinbase has been chosen as a key infrastructure provider for Blackrock and Securitize tokenized investment fund. Coinbase's institutional business posted to X, as this partnership reflects our commitment to connecting institutions to crypto and demonstrates our ability to provide the necessary technology and products to support the rapidly growing tokenization sector. Coinbase and Blackrock began working together in 2022, with the asset manager tapping the exchange to provide its institutional clients with access to Bitcoin and what was seen at the time as a huge milestone for the crypto space that opened the floodgates for institutions to access Bitcoin. And Blackrock's high-bid spot Bitcoin ETF, which is custodied by Coinbase, has grown to $15.5 billion in assets under the management in just 3 months, making it among the fastest growing ETFs of all time. As a new fund's documentation filed with the US Securities and Exchange Commission last week did not specify which cryptocurrency or assets it would hold, and On the Finance, which runs a real-world asset tokenized platform, saw the price of its on the coin rocket 40% after news of filing broke. So that's kind of all the news we got for today's video, and if you are interested in more, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.